Hi, my name is Jim, and I'm a new full-time reseller. And welcome to my new YouTube channel, Retired to Reselling. I am a brand new full-time reseller, and I've only been doing this for about 6 months now. I had worked as a marketing executive for 20 years for the same company, and I got just, really burnout after 20 years. So I started looking for something new to do. And I had done a little bit of reselling years and years and years ago, but I decided to do a lot more research and kind of dig into it and see if I could make that a full-time job. So I started kind of part-time in March of last year. And in March, I think I sold a total of 8 items the entire month. And it just grew and grew for a few months as I was still doing it part-time. And by August of last year, I had decided, I think I'm done with my full-time position, and I'm going to go ahead and do reselling. So from August to December, I was full-time, and I grew my business from beginning in March, where I was selling 8 items that entire month. End of December, I was averaging 8 items a day selling. So I considered that really good growth, and I was just really excited about the business and where I was taking it. And so I thought I'd start a YouTube channel. And I know there's a lot of people out there that are learning like I am, and I just thought it'd be kind of a cool channel. To maybe share some of my experiences. Yeah, whether you're a full-time reseller or it's a part-time side hustle, I think there's a lot of opportunity for all of us as resellers. And I'm really excited to share, my journey as a new reseller with everybody. And hopefully we can all learn from, my mistakes, and I can learn from you guys. And let's just have fun this year and see what happens. So since it's a new year now, I thought I would start my YouTube channel out with kind of going back through those last 4 or 5 months as I just started out and kind of go through my top 10 best-selling items in 2023. I sold a total of 1,287 items, and here are my top 10 sales. All right, so here we are with number 10, and I sold this one on Poshmark. I started cross-listing on Poshmark about 2 months into my reselling business, and it's been pretty successful. Again, it's not I don't get near as many sales on Poshmark as I do on eBay, but it's kind of nice. I really like using Poshmark. I think it's a lot simpler to list things, and it's definitely a lot simpler to ship things with Poshmark. They charge, I think it's $7.95 per shipping, so you don't have to weigh anything. Everything goes USPS priority mail, so it's pretty nice. So anyway, I bought this one for $10 at a thrift store. I sold it for $115, and my total profit after all the fees was $82. On to number 9. This is a Maui Jim Lagoon sunglasses, and these are polarized. So I found the glasses at a thrift store for like $2, and about 2 weeks later, I found the Maui Jim hard carrying case. I just thought that was great luck. I don't know if I just missed it the first time or what. So I paired these together and I sold them. I listed it for $124.95, but I took the best offer of $100. And after shipping, after fees, I made a profit of $83.20. And number 8 is this Leopold compact tripod with adjustable legs, and it's got a bubble level on it. I found this at Goodwill for $2.99. I had known what Leopold was, what the brand was from my previous life, and when I saw it, I was kind of shocked to see that laying on a shelf. So anyway, I didn't even have to look it up. I knew it's a really high-end tripod. So I sold this one for $99.95 plus shipping, and after all the fees, profit was $86.99. All right, number 7. So this one actually I sold on Etsy. There's just a few items like this. If I find some home decor at estate sales, which is where I found this one, I'll usually list those on Etsy as well as eBay. But this one sold really pretty quickly on Etsy for $99. I bought it for $7 at an estate sale, and total profit was $88. All right. Number 6 is an Olympus Stylus Epic Zoom 80 point and shoot camera. So if you've done a lot of research on YouTube, you've probably seen a few people out there talking about digital cameras, point and shoot cameras. They do really well. They do. They sell quickly. You do have to test them, make sure they work. If they don't work, you could still list them as not working and sell them for parts, and they'll still probably go pretty quick. Obviously, not for the $100 here, but yeah, this one I bought again at an estate sale for $6, sold it for $99.95. And after all fees, I made a profit of $89.99. Okay, number 5, we've got some shoes. So again, I found these at a Goodwill and they were $9.99. I picked them up and did some research on them in the store. I just saw the leather that looked like an alligator or crocodile leather. And that's really what you're looking for with dress shoes. Anything with a natural leather like that, you really want to look into those. This one turned out to be, the brand is Forley. I had never heard of Forley, but again, I saw the leather and said, let me take a look at that. And inside it, it said genuine alligator leather. So they were going for anywhere from $120 to $160. So I listed it. This one took a little bit longer to sell. Shoes for me seemed to take a month or two to sell. But again, I bought this for $9.99. I sold it for, actually it says $144.95, but I did take an offer, and the offer was for $120. And after fees and shipping, the profit was $90.07. All right, number 4, another pair of shoes. Nike Air Jordans. I'm sure everybody's heard of Nike Air Jordans, and this was a pretty unique pair of shoes. And every single pair of Nike shoes in the store, I look it up. You look for the little inside tab. Get a picture of it here. There we go. For Nikes, this number right here, 305381, that is the part number you want to look up, and the -025, that's the colorway. So yeah, Nikes are really easy to look up in the store on eBay. You just poke in that number and you can see, what's listed and what is sold. So I saw this one and I was pretty excited about it, that most of them were selling for around $200. So this one I listed for $215, and I actually took a best offer of $164.95. Oh, and I bought these. I paid up quite a bit, but I knew what they were, so I paid $33 for these. So after fees and shipping, I made a profit of $117.84. So number 3, so this was actually found at a garage sale. Anytime you see like these truck or car radios or DVD players, there's a part number on the back. So usually a serial number, model number, that KW. I would look those up just about every time. A lot of people are looking for these, and this one sold extremely quickly. So I bought this at a garage sale for $3, and I listed, and it sold for $195.95. And after shipping and fees, I made $178.48. All right, number 2. This was a pretty exciting find. So I found this at a Plato's Closet, which is a buy, sell, and trade store. If you haven't checked those out, I would highly recommend it. The quality of the brands and the quality of the product is way higher than you'd find at a Goodwill or a thrift store. Yeah, as I was flipping through the jackets, I saw this leather. I was like, ooh, a leather jacket, let me check that out. And it turned out to be a vintage polo Ralph Lauren jacket, new with tags. And let's see, I bought that again for $35, but I didn't even have to look that up. I knew exactly what it was. So I listed it for $350. I got a few really, really low offers, but I just didn't accept them because I knew this was a really great jacket, new with tags. It would sell pretty high. I did take an offer though, and the offer was for $300. After shipping and fees, I made $212.36. All right, number 1. So this was my best sale of 2023 as a new reseller. I found this at a estate sale, and they were just about closing things up, and it was stuck behind a bunch of stuff, and I was just kind of looking around, and I saw it, and I asked him if it was for sale, and he said, yeah, I didn't even think about it. I asked him, so what are you charging? He goes, I'm not really sure. How about $75? I was like, yep, I'll take it. I probably could have talked him down a little bit more, but I was pretty excited about it, and I didn't even have to look this up. You guys have probably heard of Bose. Anything Bose, I would probably pick up. I mean, if it's for a decent price, but you still need to look things up. But I've sold the Bose, the remote control by itself. I found a few of those at thrift stores. And I've sold another Bose system just like this, but it didn't have that the 3 CD changer. So this was kind of two parts put together. So I listed it for $399.95. I think it took one day, maybe not even a full day, to sell this thing. They were all selling for right around $350 to $450. So I kind of put my price right in the middle there. And again, it sold within a day. So I paid $75, sold it for $400, and after fees, I made $292.87. So that was really exciting. That is my top 10 best sales as a brand new reseller. And I just couldn't be happier with the progress that I've made and the growth that I've already shown. And I'm really looking forward to this next year and just seeing where I can take this thing. And I really hope you guys will like the content that I put out there and we can all learn something together. So yeah, so please like my videos, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I look forward to talking to everybody soon. Thank you.